All right. Start this mofo. So, thought I'd just talk about the launch that I'm doing a bit, a couple of things, and go from there. I'll share my screen. Um, how's your stuff going, James?
Just started phase two.
Sorry?
We've just started phase two, so we're just starting to build the internal organs of it all, making sure it all works.
Oh, yeah?
So we're gonna get a few people signed up to the next stage. Um, get them in, make sure it all works for them.
What are you charging for phase two?
So for them to swap everything would be we either 197 or 297 or
No.
around that.
Yeah. And
So there's
what's the most popular like affiliate offer in there that's being picked up right now?
So System, obviously, because it's free, there's a loads of people are taking that up, but quite a few people are converting, which is quite nice.
Mm.
Because it's such a low, it's what, 29 bucks or 19 bucks um for the first one. So a lot of people are taking that up.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the blog hosting stuff. So SiteGround has been fairly popular.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Again, it's relatively cheap. You get in a year's worth, quite a lot. And then domains, you don't get a lot for it. I think you get like 30% commission on a domain or 10% commission.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but everyone needs them. Like you need it no matter which traffic method you go down. So I think
Yeah.
I think the domain one is actually the top one, but it's the lowest paying, but quote most popular, which is quite nice.
That's all right. Well, that's a renewing thing too. Like, are you cooking to life for them, or is it just for that initial stuff? Like,
I haven't actually checked. It's been so long since I forget who I'm with. I think it's life,
right,
but I'm not sure. I think you get it on renewal as well.
right.
There's different ones. So some offer you just a bounty. So like they'll give you 30 bucks for a domain purchase. And then others will give you a cookie, I think. But it's been a while since I've checked. I just kind
Mm.
of I see the email notification and go, yay.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed out click funnels with system on these info offers now, and I have seen I don't know. I'm starting to think whether or not if it's like because Profit Link was definitely um. Let me look. See what Profit Link is for refunds right now because it was the one that I brought up first. It's 5%. So that's not too bad, honestly. Like it's only done 800 and something units and 5% refund rate. This one's going okay too, but like I was kind of cheeky. I essentially just copied the profit code and just changed it into another offer because I needed to launch. I needed an offer for Breakout University people to hit, but then it's like it's converting all right for me, but it's like it's struggling. Others are struggling with it, so I don't know what the jig is. Like there must be something in the copy, or um, it's just not hitting the mark. Like it just seems maybe the perceived value's down. And that's like because I was talking to Van Carter and briefly, and he like I haven't replied to him since he mentioned it, but probably should. But perceived value is like maybe if I incorporated a training in the software, maybe I don't know, it could work. Um, But the problem is, it's got software. So maybe I could just say software, and then it's just give them just redirect the system, I guess. So because it is a software, regardless, like it includes the software. Sign up for free. Because regardless, maybe, and then because if I gave them profit pad, right? Profit pad's the same thing, but like systems is more practical, and I get recurring commissions on it anyway. Whereas profit pad, I just wouldn't get anything. So I guess it's perceived value. Um,
Systems probably more known, which can help.
yeah, but my
So people
problem
will be like,
is
oh,
like
what's that?
if I say it's an app, it's like it's perceived that I'm selling it again, and then they have to go ahead and sign up again.
Hmm.
So I can't really say it's included because it's technically it's not. It's just part of the training.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I
you
get
got to
it.
be careful with that because they'll go in there and they think they don't have to pay for it, and just like
Well, you don't. Let's say you don't have to for the first 500,000.
yeah,
So, which is why I think so many people take it up and kind of stay with it a bit longer because they've got access to something that's cheaper.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, the stick rate is a lot better of system.
yeah. Like I've got I don't know what's my recurring. I don't know, I've got like $100 each month recurring right now system. ClickFunnels, I'm still doing 1,000 a month in recurring.
Hmm.
Um, but not a lot of not a lot is sticking with ClickFunnels though. Like because they go in there and I think the confusion between 2.0. So you just got to like see if you can flog out just 2.0 because generally if they go for the upper plan, they get it included anyway. Like
Yeah,
I dropped out of their 2CCX program the other day because it just wasn't it wasn't aligning where I wanted to go. Like, yes, the linchpin method's good and the recurring's good and everything like that, but it's just like, I could probably go and touch in the stuff that I learned from Sam Ovens to do the same thing.
yeah.
So
I found with ClickFunnels is that um they basically default it to the 297 one now, and
yeah,
they make it really difficult to get into the 197 or even the classic 97 version of it. So I've specifically kind of said, look, if you see this page, here's a big button. Click this big button that says, I
yeah,
do not want any of this shit. Just give me the good one or the cheap
yeah,
one. So I've never upgraded. I've only ever kept the classic version because it's got everything I need for it. Like, and even that I'm semi tempted to drop and put somewhere else. It's just obviously everything's embedded in it these days. It's just I can't be bothered to do the big switch.
yeah. Like the annual plan for 2 grand, like it includes 2.0 and 1.0. And you just have to message
Yeah.
support. Like for me, it's worth it because I actually kind of use both.
Yeah. I'd
But
never use
and
it.
I started using it for Breakout University, and deliverability is not bad on it either. Like it's only just like to 18 people because I've got 18 qualified leads now, but um for the university stuff. But it's just like if you go like because I was paying for both every month, like 297 there, 297 there, and I was just like, fuck this. So then
Yeah.
they told me that I could jump onto the funnel hacker plan and I'll get both. So they paused both for me. So they're going,
What's up, guys?
just talking about ClickFunnels. So yeah, it was just easier for me. So it was good. It saves me like 5 grand a year. So hopefully they have that option moving forward because it would suck if I have to go back to paying for separate again.
Yeah, I'd say I don't use it enough. I've only got it um for hosting the courses and stuff, and even that, like the new stuff's not even on ClickFunnels. And
Yeah,
the only reason I ever did it originally is because I just really want a CC award, but I can't get it through the new stuff because it doesn't use ClickFunnels. But oh well, never mind.
yeah. No, it's
I just want a shiny poster.
Yeah, my Breakout University pay is pretty fucking rough. I tell you that now. I could make some improvements on it and probably get more qualified leads, but I haven't really had the time because I've been doing this launch shit. You got someone creeping in on you, mate, too. Jeremy on the launch. Adam Harden's getting closer.
Say that again. What's going on?
So Adam Harden's getting closer to you on Revon though for the first place.
Yeah, and unfortunately, James Runoff is launching tomorrow, and I'm kind of having dedicated to promote him, so I couldn't send out another email.
Is he actually paying prize money?
Yeah,
No way. James is paying prize money.
$500 top prize.
Wow, mate, you could lose $750.
That's because he knows he's going to give it to me. Every time.
Yeah,
Unless you jump on and try to compete with me.
I'm at 2,800 now for Rev.
Yeah.
2,800.
I think his is gonna freaking. I think his launch is gonna.
It'll go. I reckon it's got a good thing to it.
It's gonna blow up for sure.
Yeah, Max is always in my DMs trying to get me to promote. Like it's funny because he'll try and promote, he'll send me 2 sales and he go, can you come hit mine?
If James Runoff, if he would reciprocate people, man, he would get so many more affiliates on his thing.
Oh, he would. But
I mean, he already gets affiliates, but if he would just blow up a few people's launches, man.
He hit mine for the first couple, I think, for like breakout code and Phoenix or whatever it is at the start. And then he just dropped off.
I think he's more willing these days. I think he's done with the whole I'm not promoting anybody.
Yeah, I get that. I'm getting that way too. I'm just starting to just do private offers and stuff. Like it's just like it is a shit show. Like it really is. Like you get these guys, but they're more than happy to but it just depends on the offer. Like they just like the Billy Dars and all that. I think we had this conversation on Monday, but it was just like if it's not like a hypey software that basically doesn't work after 3 to 6 months, they generally probably struggle to promote it because they don't like, for example, Diego is probably the only one that actually went anywhere with it, but he sent like 3,000 clicks. He struggled. And he only made 26 sales. I don't know why he sent that many, but I think he was hoping. But
3,000 clicks. He must have
been. But then you got the guys that are actually converting better, but not sending a lot of traffic. It's like John Thornhill, Luther, Ben Carter's doing okay. I don't know. I think there's just maybe a perceived value issue with the front end. So I'll have to probably look at that.
For my promos, normally I don't really send that much I only send a few hundred clicks usually, but I usually get a really high conversion rate. Typically, I'm doing 30, 40, 50% conversion rate.
Yeah.
On James's, I do like 60, 70. Yeah, I've had 100% conversion rate across like 300 sales on his offers before. It's insane.
You guys like share similar lists too?
Kinda, yeah. We've got a lot of the same customers.
Yeah, and they know that the bonus. So why would I buy off? It's like, why would I buy off James? So I'll just buy off Jeremy because I know I'm going to get a bonus.
Yeah, that's still his customers every time. He always pokes at me for it too. I mean, he still loves it. He's like, yeah, stealing all my customers again. I'm like, yeah, getting you all them sales again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He wouldn't get those sales from his God.
I tried signing up to that simple traffic that whatever it was that you sent me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, like, they won't allow me to do it because I don't have a verified PayPal account. I was like, it'll start a subscription, but they won't accept. They don't
won't-
do verified PayPal accounts. Like,
They won't do it
so
like a credit card, just a regular credit
no, they
card.
don't do that. They said I'll just have to probably go use my wife's PayPal.
Weird.
So I'll have to hook my credit card up to PayPal and whatever. Because like the name on my PayPal is like Max Hector. Yeah. So
Yeah. Are you not able to create anymore? I guess your PayPal is
I've had this one for like a year and a half. I created it about a month or two after I lost it, but I only process payments through it. Like as in like I'll only pay for things through it. I don't um tie anything to it that was associated with the last one because they'll probably shut that down.
yeah.
So like they don't it's like yeah. So it's very strange.
They do deliver the traffic though.
Oh
I've
yeah.
been using them for
Yeah, I'll figure it out
maybe a year.
because I offered a bump. I'll pull it up. And it worked all right. It was doing all right, and then it just no one else took it, but it's fine. It was $197 bump on a $197 offer. I was just like, see what happens. Let me just pull it up. Let's take it up. There you go. 389 sales so far.
Nice.
It's not where I want to be, but it's okay. I was hoping to get a deal of the day, but they gave it to Kevin. Bit rude. But it's converting all right. Like it's sitting at like
Well, they
35.
couldn't give yours deal of the day because it's a private offer.
No, it's not.
You talking about the one you just launched?
It's not private. It's public. It's on the leaderboards and everything. And I've asked for deal to be for deal of the day.
Yeah.
Let me double check that.
The last time I saw it, it was private.
No, it's public and deal of the day.
What's the name of it again?
10K profit system. Wow. You come at first on the leaderboard and then it's no fucking name.
Okay, I see now. No, dude, I'm telling you, it was like up till like yesterday or something. There was a message there that said this offer is private
Yeah,
and
it
this
was
offer has not
yesterday.
been approved by the whatever. And that was like after it went live.
It was approved on Monday night at like midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, they never do it. Like it'll get approved after like 10 p.m.
I just
like
remember seeing
always
that
Eastern
message
time.
after it was live, but
Yeah, I think Shane's like a night owl. I swear he does. I swear Shane doesn't sleep.
he doesn't.
Like I really don't. I really think he.
You could message him at like 2 a.m. and he responds.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, this is the sales page here. This is a checkout. But yeah, said save days of wasted profits. We'll do all the work. So it set up the funnel for him. So our team will do all the work, set up, and we'll send you 1,000 visitors. So that's where I was going to use that traffic thing.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I'll just go to AdFly and just get some redirect traffic there.
Man, I wish I want to promote again just for that order bump, man. I know that order bumps always converted like
Well,
30% higher.
it's been moving. Like it's sold 4 of them.
Yeah.
And then so the affiliate gets because of the margins and because I have to pay like I think I've set it at like 30% for the affiliate. Just because of the margins, that's all. Let me see what I've done on it.
Let's see how many I've got. Warrior Plus wasn't so slow. Oh,
Yeah, 30%. So usually, I think it's like $55 or something that you guys get, which is still chunky. Like, it's still
We
decent.
will do it for you. 10K PS. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of those. And I've got one of the 10K done for you package,
Mm-hmm.
like $200 or something like that.
Yep.
I've got a few of each. I think almost all of the upsells.
Yeah. I was gonna do the Lego package, but I think it might have been a bit too.
Yeah, front end was only converting at 39% for me.
Yeah.
There's something they don't like. I can't pinpoint it either, but they don't like something about your sales page, dude. I think. I don't know what it is because I think it's a pretty good sales page, but
It's probably the VSL. Like I tried other VSLs and they weren't working. This one's been ever since I've had this one back up, it's been flowing a lot better. So, which is fine.
10K profits.
So yeah, 34.54 per sale. One refund. Who the fuck
Might be people in money saving mode too, and they're saving up for their Christmas presents and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Who the fuck refunded? Get you. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. So it's been going all right. It was a bit of a headache at the start. Had 3 sales in the space of 3 hours. So I didn't move too well. And then you came on and it started to move. And then it's slowly getting traction. John came in later that day too. Luther didn't come in till yesterday. He's doing a private offer today for himself, anyways.
I saw Glenn shooting up the leaderboard. I thought for sure I wasn't gonna keep first place.
No, well, this is the affiliate stuff here.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna take me out on the end contest.
So that's me there. And then you're here with 14%. This guy is not far behind you. Diego.
Who was that guy that's under me? You know anything?
Huh?
I don't recognize that username.
Adam. Here's this guy.
Adam. Yeah, who's Adam? I don't know.
Adam Harding. He's like, he just does affiliate stuff. Like he started promoting my stuff on Digistore and then he kind of moved over to Warrior Plus.
Yeah.
And then he just started like, he smashes like Phoenix 4 like all the time, man. It's great. I love it. He hits it at like, he bought the license rights for it and he hits it at 80% and he's always making sales on it. I was like, you can keep smashing it because I'm loving these fucking buy leads. So
Yeah, I might have. You know what? I might have 100% on one of your funnels too. I think I need to do. I need to do that. Just circle around and hit it every now. And I know that's
I
you're.
don't offer 100% anymore because of the fees for the payment.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like they're killer. Like Rash has just cut down on a lot. Like he used to do JV contracts, but after like everyone giving each other like 100% commissions and stuff, he's like, fuck you all. I'm not getting paid. It's 3% on revenue now, and we'll send you a bill. And if you don't pay it, we will shut down the PayPal.
I don't ever offer 100% to the funnel.
Yeah, so like it's good for leads and stuff, like to get buy leads in. It's good to get people into your
I'll
system.
give 100% front, and I'll give order commission bumps for power affiliates. But that 100%, it's just like you said, fees is one thing.
Yeah, I had a guy on my sales on my JV page on affiliate one. I've got like a promo, and it clearly states like you can if you send 100 sales front end or something, I'll give you $500. And the rules are like you must promote it at 50%. If you have a bump, you're excluded because it's just. And then one guy, he messaged me. He's a solo app provider. I won't mention his name, but he sent it to me and he goes, "Oh, can I get? Do I qualify 500?" I said, "No, you got the bump." And he got cranky at me. I said, "Read the rules, buddy."
It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Like you got a bump, you got your $500 by that extra 30% that you sent through. So, but yeah, this is where it's at. Like Koski's like not doing too well at it. Like he's not really trying though. Jason sent a bunch with no sales, and then he started doing all right, but then he kind of dropped off. So
He bought some solo
I think
ads.
the OTO take rate's a bit low.
Man,
Let me look at this.
Diego's over there killing your conversion rates.
Yeah, he does that.
Golly, man.
Well, it would be if I had a pixel on the page, but I don't.
Oh,
You meant to have a pixel on the page, but I still got approved.
isn't that funny? James used to do that all the time too.
Yeah, sometimes I put it on there to get approved, but they have to. So what they do now is that the offer's got to be at least live for 2 days before they give you a deal of the day. They don't give it to you like if it takes off on the first day and then you get it on the second day. They do it after 2 days now.
Really?
I've noticed that. Yeah, it's got to be like running for 2 days.
Maybe they want to see the refund rate and all that kind of stuff.
Probably.
Interesting.
I've got.
That's good to know.
We got tagged in a post. Oh, good on you, George. Thanks. Yeah, let me look because I want to see. Maybe it's the OTO. So yeah, it's 200 units, and if you combine those two together, it's like a 20% take rate, which is probably a bit low.
At 200, that's not bad for you just kind of throwing it out there without any warning. And
Yeah.
I mean, it could be better, but that's not the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm hopeless though. Like I'll just like go, oh, it's gonna be a private offer. And I did the same thing with Profit Pad.
Yeah.
Profit Pad did really well. Like it did like 2,000 units. But it was just the market. The market was good at the time. And this was last year. And like I spent like $2,600 on the VSLs, animated VSLs alone, and let alone design costs and stuff. And he didn't. The good thing is that it already paid for itself by the time he sent me the bill. Like it was all done to September, and he didn't send me the bill until Christmas Day. He goes, "It's like, can you pay me?" I said, "It's Christmas. I'll pay tomorrow." So yeah, it's So what I did, the changes that I made from the start off is that I changed the headline. Billy Dar gave me a headline that helped move it a little bit more. I changed a few things, mainly around the headline. I moved the testimonials down a section and moved the proof up. What else did I do? I changed the OTOs weren't converting after I got the front end moving, and then I moved that. I changed OTO 1 headline. I just reverted back. I was like, I can't think about this too much more. So I just reverted back to the old faithful. And then I redid the VSL So what I did was I downloaded screencast because Zoom doesn't allow me to do it without fucking having a headache. But like I had screencasts and then I had it started talking and then I moved the VSL down and then it showed, and then I showed proof of my inbox with the Warrior Plus sales. And I was like, this is what automations do and everything like that. So once I got that video going, it, like the take rate started to improve a lot more. So it's a lot better now. And I made that change in the last 24 hours.
Sweet.
So it should go a little bit further. And then I redid the done for you package one. And then the take rate went up on that. So once I changed that take rate and everything like that, like I thought, well, while I'm here, I may as well test shit out because while moving, I may as well just test shit out as the traffic's going through it. But yeah. So
It's a lot. It's a testament to changing and testing and tweaking.
yeah, like I could have just sat there and wallowed and then just like, you know what, fuck it. But I wanted like you guys to get something out of it.
Right.
And then I was like, well, this is a good opportunity to get leads for the promo that I'm doing for Breakout University. Like right now, I've got I think it's 18 qualified leads because what I did was I did the video and then I said, go and apply for it underneath. There was a button to apply for it underneath the video. And then there was a little bit more. I'll show you. It's a pretty, not a very good VSL, but I'll probably redo it today if I have time or tomorrow.
Watch on how to do it.
Huh?
Watch on how to join our wait list.
Yeah. So I'm setting up a wait list. And then to apply for Breakout University, just a few testimonials. Got Cynthia and John there. If you guys want to do testimonials, I'll take them. Send me a video.
I feel like your headline could be stronger.
Yeah, it probably could be. So, yeah, I'll probably change that. I just haven't had time. Like I've literally just been sending it out and then just, you know, but it probably, you know, 5 seconds of changes probably could help. And then I've structured out everything that I've had in the doc. So I've still got to make some changes and stuff. And then they go through they fill out this because I just don't like, I mean, you should see some of the dead weights that have come through on this that have actually filled it out. So I'm filling up the list with people that are actually willing to spend the $9.97 and want to actually join. Like they've watched the video and they want to actually join.
Yeah.
So I've actually, you know, took their number, whatever it is, fill out email, revenue they want to achieve. And then this is where essentially I made it pretty clear, like if you're a good fit, will you be prepared to invest $9.97 into your business? I said, yes, I'm ready to have them. I'm ready to have the money. I don't have the money to invest in Breakout University. If they click this, they go to, so they're not lost. They go to this page. So I've reignited this thing again. This is my $10 a month Facebook group. So they go here. They do free trial for 2 weeks, and then it's $10 a month.
Nice.
So they go in there, so they're not lost. So then I'm still like recouping some of that traffic coming through. And then then they've got an option. So what I'm preparing to do with this is that I'm gonna add once they get on here, I want to add a bump. And then I don't know, right now that I'm giving them like you can sign up and you'll get affiliate one and the done for you package for free. Right. And then but as soon as like if its subscription fails, hey, piss off.
Do you have a payment plan they can do for the 997?
Not right now, not with the beta.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing $697 if they sign up before January 8th. So if they join up before January 8th, they get it for $697 per year. If they, as soon as it ticks over onto January 8th, it's back to $997. And then if they want to join on doing the payment plan, they want to do the monthly plans, they pay $297 up front, and then it's $97 a month after that.
Okay.
Non-refundable.
I like it.
Yeah, because like I get like $297 is like upfront take, because I feel like if people come in at just the $97 level, I feel like I'll get a lot more like refund requests. I'll get more dickheads, whatever it is. I want this to actually be a decent community. And plus, I'm looking to do like a physical box to go out when they sign up.
I want to show you something you might could even add to the equation, but if you get their physical address as well.
Yeah.
Nick James is always sending out snail mail, and
Yeah.
it's wonderful, man. This I opened it. He's got like a 10-page sales letter here inviting me to a direct mail workshop in Florida in January. And
How much you charging for that?
These things are powerful. Good question. I didn't read all the way through.
I think that's probably
why I can't make it in January.
That's probably why Kim was messaging me.
And he threw this in here as well.
Gold
bar. A 1 ounce gold bar. Not real.
That's sad.
I know it's sad. When I first saw it, I was like, woo, $2,000, baby.
Yeah, I'll probably tell him or Kim. I was like, "Where's my real gold bar?"
Well, see, that's part of his thing. He's like, bring that gold bar with you, and we'll show you how to turn it into a real gold bar. Yeah. But these guys are masters of direct mail. Let's see.
It's a damn good hook.
It's really good. Nick
I
James,
really like that.
Nick James is smart.
Dude, he's one of the smartest. Like, as far as copywriting and coming up with this kind of stuff, he's one of the most clever dudes you'll ever come across in the space. And if I could make it to his workshop, I would totally go. Because they're absolute champions of direct mail. Let's see.
Yeah. When in January is it?
Let's see. It's $14.97. Is the price point. January 18th and 19th. Bring your spouse or business partner for another $500. It's worth it though, man. I'm telling you what, that dude, he will bug even beyond the direct mail. I was in a mastermind with him and Matt Basak, and I think I've told you about that. But he was in that mastermind, and we met once a quarter in Atlanta. That mastermind did.
Yeah.
Golly.
How much did you pay for that mastermind to meet every quarter?
It was $12,000 a year.
$12,000 for the year?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about doing something similar, but I'm not quite there yet.
Well, you could do the option of doing 10K cash or $1,000 a month for 12 months. which is what I opted for. But I did go a full year. I did do it a full year. And I think the only reason I stopped is because he stopped doing it.
Yeah.
He closed that mastermind. But it was all you had to be. I was the only guy at the time that wasn't doing like 7 figures every other month or something like that. I mean, these guys in here were crazy successful, some of them. There was real estate moguls that this one guy has this just national chain of real estate stuff that he teaches how to get investment get into real estate investing. He does those live seminars all across the country that you see on TV commercials and radio commercials. Come on down to the Holiday Inn for this seminar. He's one of those guys. But Nick James, he did Matt did the Internet Marketer of the Year award a few years in a row, and Nick James won that a couple times because he just has insanely genius methods and strategies. Just freaking genius, dude. So I would totally go, but I'm busy in January at that time, so I'm not going to be able to make it down there.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad for it too.
Yeah. It might be worth doing something like that. I get back in on when do I get back? I get back in on the 3rd of January from Australia. So
I will say direct mail is easy money for high ticket. Because here's something that I've done. I've done physical bonuses for affiliate products. Like I'll put a product and I'll have a physical bonus. Like I have these little notepads. You can get these on Amazon for like $3 a piece. And so I promoted James Runoff's offer once, and this was one of the bonuses. And the stipulation is, I got to mail it to your doorstep. So they all gave me their physical address, right? And I've done this several times. And when I get their physical address, I send them along with it a letter, which I have somewhere, a letter that, thanks for the bonus, blah, 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 or thanks for buying through my link. And then I'll pitch them a multi-hundred or $1,000 offer, and I've closed several. I don't do coaching anymore, but when I did that, I closed several every time I've done it.
Yep.
Because those are your first of all, you're hitting your buyers. And usually it's your repeat buyers when they're buying through for your bonus. And then it just hitting that direct mail, people will open the mailbox if it says James Fawcett on the envelope. Used to people would go through the mail and sort of it's just straight in the trash. But nobody uses direct mail anymore, hardly in our space. So you get one of these internet marketers like us, I'm open the dang thing just because it's fun, right? And man, you always get the response. So that's one of the things that I've done. And that's why I really want to go to his workshop.
I might look at going, I think, because that might be interesting.
I've got a lot of people on my list. I've got their physical address now.
I just don't. I've got to start. Yeah, the thing is I'll probably end up doing it for, like, for example, if I did the affiliate one, is a good idea. I was thinking about doing like a product, like ClickFunnels was doing, like the Mifki. So they go when they sign up to Breakout University, it's like a extra incentive or whatever it is, right? And I'll send them out a box, and I'm looking at getting like t-shirts or hats and pads and notepads and pens and shit, just to send them something. Like I wouldn't mind sending them, like doing like a coffee mug or whatever it is, not a mug itself, but like the like those Stanley things, like the Stanley things.
I tell you what you could do. if you want to be real slick, I've seen somebody do this before, is a thumb drive and put some stuff on the thumb drive, and you give them the thumb drive free plus shipping. But then on the thumb drive, you can also have a video with a pitch to your high ticket.
Sure.
Right? You've got their address now. You're getting their address for the thumb drive. You put some good stuff on the thumb drive and be like, look, you're going to get all this for free. I'm paying for the thumb drive. You just pay the $5 in shipping, which of course covers your whole cost. and then you've got a pitch in there at the same time, you know. It's a beautiful thing. And you can put a letter in with the thumb drive as well, so that you're hitting them twice, even if they don't plug the thumb drive in. And if you do a branded thumb drive that's got your logo or URL on it, then you're hitting them 3 different ways.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I did the Matt Basak sold a thumb drive for $500 one time, and I totally bought it too.
Wow.
He had some content on there,
like swipes and shit.
It was a bunch of AI stuff, but what I really wanted, there was only one thing I actually wanted on it, and that was he recorded a video of him sitting down with his son and teaching his son all the lessons he learned about how to become a millionaire, like how to grow a multi-million-dollar business. And he's actually, this was like an actual class for his son that he's sitting there with the, you know, like teaching him all this stuff. And I'm telling you what, man, gold. It was worth every penny. And I didn't even look at anything else on the thumb drive, man. I didn't even open it up. It's a bunch of AI stuff, but I just wanted that one video, and it was worth it. But he sent over, it was a little thumb drive.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
I thought about doing like those thumb drives that look like a key. Like, here's the key to your future, the key to your success. You know?
Order today. We'll send it to your inbox.
I
Exactly.
was literally just on AliExpress looking at keys.
Yeah.
Just gave me a really good idea. James, what's your address?
What?
What's your address?
Look at his email, on his email list at the bottom of his email.
Yeah, that's a digital address.
So I assume that was a PO box.
That's a digital mailbox there, my friend.
Is it?
The amount of psychos that I've had like email me saying that they're gonna come by my house and shit. I was like, yeah, mate, whatever.
Yeah.
And then because I literally have people like they'll look at my address and they take a screenshot. And then they'll send me the screenshot of this little mailbox, this little storefront, which is like a dry cleaners or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
It's like a post office or a post office outlet or FedEx, whatever. And then they'll send me that, and it was like next to a Publix. And I was like, it was just like there. And I was just like imagine that. Because I changed it once. I had my old address on the bottom of the emails when I started out, right? Which, because you don't know.
Yeah.
And then someone took a screenshot of my fucking house and sent it to me. He goes, "Is this your house?" I fucking changed the emails from straight on there. And I sent this guy an email back. And I said, "Don't you ever fucking send me emails like that again. Otherwise, I will come after you."
Man.
Like, and he just goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
sorry." Like, I was just like, I'm putting up with this. Like, this is just, it's just psycho behavior. Like, why do you need to?
Right? You're going to come after me for a digital buddy. You don't want to come down to Arkansas, buddy. Trust me.
Oh, you come to Georgia?
Georgia either. I've been to Georgia.
Like, you come in North Georgia, like, you know, because we're not in the Democratic seats or anything like that. We are in the boonies where like Trump is everything. And
only like one or two ways.
NRA funded county almost like you can walk around with a concealed carry without a license now.
Yeah,
So,
people are crazy.
and people are respectful here too. Like they'll carry, but they're not like they don't use it to threat or anything like that. They literally carry just purely for self-defense. Like there's no malice or anything like that. And people also like there's not a lot of theft in this area because like most people carry here. You know, like don't dare. Like some of the guys that I know, like it's insane how many weapons they've got. Like one guy's got a safe in his room. He's got like a fingerprint um
Yeah,
lock
fingerprints.
on his handheld on his Glock. So he just puts a finger and like the Glock will like it'll move it into his hand so he can go straight into it, you know?
I don't have a bunch, but I definitely have one.
Yeah. I haven't got one yet, but it's like
Too crazy out here.
it's on my thought because like I come from Australia, right? And like it's for me, it's like I feel like it's almost illegal to carry because like I come from Australia and like in 1997 or 1998, after that they had that massacre that the government did a full buyback.
Really. In New Zealand too, isn't it? New
Yeah,
Zealand.
they did in New Zealand. They did a buyback in New Zealand, but Australia, like they paid you to hand your gun in. Like if you had a semi-automatic rifle or anything like that, you had to hand it in. And then they tighten up the law. It's like no tomorrow. Like it takes months to get a license now. It's not like you can just go down to the court here and apply for one. Oh yeah, no worries.
US is completely different on that one, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like getting a background check on a gun there. It's like getting top secret clearance in the government. Like it's just ridiculous, man. It's probably what they should bloody do anyway for some of these dickheads because it's like anyway, that's one thing, but like to carry just for the defense, like which is fine. But
I actually have mine. I have a shotgun for hunting, just in case, which I know is a rifle for hunting, but if I'm going to be hunting, uh, emergency situation hunting, I'm not going to be shooting at a deer. I'm going to be killing like some rabbits and squirrels and stuff. Mine is more of a preparedness in case the world starts coming to an end and I got to eat kind of thing. But somebody comes in your house, snip, snip, that sound, that's a universally known sound.
yeah, yeah,
And it's a big ass gun. Man, that thing is huge.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that thing in your face.
Yeah, I
Not
grew up on the farm
technically.
with a couple of guns, but I used and I learned how to use them. But it's just I don't know. I'd probably end up having to go get one sooner or later, but it's
I
just the
avoid
thought.
getting a handgun because I really just don't want to use it on somebody.
Yeah,
And I could see that happening. So
if someone came in his house and I had a handheld, like they pray that they don't run into me.
oh man.
But anyway, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah, we're
Digressing. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to. Got diamond status. I got diamond status on Delta today.
huh.
Frequent flyer. Very pleased.
You're diamond status now? Is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I've got my benefit. Chose my benefits today. $500 credit statement off the credit card, and
I just got to where I don't like to fly anymore, man.
yeah, I like it because it's good because I prefer Delta going to Australia because it's just Atlanta hub, and it's easy to fly with me with them.
Yeah.
Um, and you get the global upgrade certificates too. So when you fly and you book, like I'll book premium economy, and then I'll use a global upgrade certificate, and then that'll get me bumped up to Delta One without having to pay $8,000 additional dollars. You know.
I don't mind flying. It's the big if I could book a private charter every time, it would be okay.
Yeah.
It seems like as I get older, I get more claustrophobic in
Yeah.
spaces like that with lots of people. I feel like everybody's sucking up the oxygen and I can't breathe, and it's kind of weird. Like I'm in this metal tube with all this stale air with all these people, and I start to freak out a little bit
Mm,
because of the people. I'm the same
yeah.
way with large crowds of. Like I used to love to go to concerts, and now I kind of, if I go to a concert, I'm gonna be at the very back, at the very top, away from everybody, because I just don't want to be in the middle of that crowd.
Yeah. When you fly, you start to identify like the types of planes and like the seats and how they work and like the comfortability of them and stuff. Like for me on Delta, like if I get upgraded to Delta One, I always aim to get the seat on the aisles because it's got the air vent on the A350. If you sit in the middle, you can't. There's no like overhead bins there, like low enough to, and you don't have an air outlet. So you kind of this in this stagnant type environment where there's no like air coming down on you or anything. So I have to have air on me, otherwise I just get stuffy. So I
Yeah.
learnt that the last couple of times I went over. I sat myself there last trip because my wife was with me, so we had the two seats together. But then next time I'll just put her in front of me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I've flown it several times, and it really didn't bother me at all. I don't know. It
Yeah.
seems like ever since I had kids, I started to be that way. I don't.
Well, you prefer to be home with your kids rather than going away. I prefer that too. But like for me going to Australia, I see my daughter. So
Yeah.
it's like a trip that I must make in order to,
I would much rather drive. Of course, in Australia, I would like to
Mm.
take the ship instead, but a ship would probably take forever to get
Yeah,
to,
you'll be on the boat for a while.
like weeks.
Yeah, probably a week or so. Mm. And you probably get some chop too. Because like
How long is the plane flight?
from here, oh, from LA to Sydney, it's like 14 and a half hours. Mm.
That's too long on an airplane, man.
Yeah, man, I'm like, we're flying out of San Fran next week. And we're taking our kids. So thankfully we've got two that are old enough. They can probably just manage themselves on there. They might complain a little bit. Like we've got a 14, 15-year-old, should be 15 next week. And then we've got our 3-year-old. So I'll be buying melatonin for kids and put his ass out or take some Benadryl with us. And try and get him to knock out a bit for a fair bit of that trip.
Yeah.
I have no complaint, mate. If because that boy can't sit still, so like he can if he's entertained, but it's like, man, I'm just gonna like if you start whining, it's time for like I bought like some milk and we'll mix the Benadryl in it.
I remember taking a almost newborn, it's just several months old, my kid.
Yeah.
It's just several months old. We were flying back from Oregon. Oh man. That was an interesting experience.
Usually the newborns, they just sleep because of the white noise from the plane.
And
So yours didn't do that?
I mean, he slept, but there was definitely some times when he woke up cranky and that kind of thing. And we had
Yeah.
to take like several different planes. It wasn't just in like new transfers at airports. And it kind of, after all that moving around, it's really on the second plane that he was more cranky than the first plane. The first plane, if I remember, he slept most of the time. But after
Mm.
we got to the airport to do the transfer, that kind of woke him up and he was cranky on the plane after that. But anyway, man, I gotta head out.
Yeah. No
Good
worries, mate.
stuff. See you again next time.
So take care. Yeah. Goes awfully quiet with Jeremy List. What are you working on there, Mr. Hussey?
I am just writing some emails for later
Facts.
and trying to get
I just sent one
this.
out. I usually
I know,
send.
I just saw, which reminded me I need to go send another one. I usually do them in the morning, but I forgot earlier.
Yeah, I
So
was thinking about moving away from profit system on that one because it's not moving for me today. Or there anyway. It's been weird because I
yeah,
just went, you know what? I'm just going to hit my stuff and let it run and see what happens. But then, yeah, on the next one, it ended up doing really well. Like it did well yesterday, like for me, you know.
yeah,
And I also sent out an email. What else did I do? I also sent out an email, like
yeah.
a follow-up one for
I've got
10K
no
profit
bites yet.
system. You would have got it because I think you're still on the. I just
Oh
changed
yeah,
the.
I'm
'Cause I
I'm on
just
all
changed
your
it from
lists.
breakout code. I just changed the list and then it landed from breakout code to 10K profit system. I was like, you know what? I'm not getting the leads anymore because Mark's account shut down. Sales page is not working. I'll just change the name. So I don't have like 50 by the end of, whatever it is, I don't have 50 lists.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got I've just plugged that in. I plugged it in yesterday when I realized that it had launched because I didn't actually realize. I've just been so busy, so I've plugged that in as like the main offer. Then I've got my own the beta access to the free one in the back end.
Yeah.
So it's getting a few sales on the back end. But yeah, I think I'm at 130 hops, but no bites yet. But then let's say I've only just started sending it, so I'm expecting something to trickle through later. The email I sent earlier hasn't really been opened very much yet. So
Mhm.
um I sent one at which is 2 o'clock my time, as it's 5 o'clock now. So it was a couple of hours ago. So I sent one sitting at about a 16-17% open rate. So it's not really hitting anyone's inbox yet. So I'm waiting for that to kick in. Hopefully that'll get a few. But I've
Nice.
just pushed my own stuff down a little bit. So then yours is now being shown because I actually make money on yours and not on mine. So
That's funny.
but I
Yeah.
do need to launch the front end of mine at some point. Not that anyone's gonna promote it because it's currently free. So no one's ever gonna send anything to that.
No, no one ever does, man. Trust me.
It's
Like,
got it's not actually free now. It does actually, but it's a low ticket one. Like it's only $7. No one's gonna promote that until all the other offers are in.
yeah,
Like saying that, it has got offers in it. Like it just doesn't have a funnel, so to speak. But
yeah,
there's 4 offers in it that people can pick up that are all tied back to the Warrior Plus account. So if someone promoted it and then click through, they'd still get the sale, but obviously it's not in a funnel, so it'll take longer. But people are picking up the other things. It's just that obviously they don't get it in the funnel because it makes no sense to be in the funnel.
mm,
But I tweaked around with that little offer bump thing that I said about the other day. And that's now actually kicking off, so which is quite good. So
nice.
even though it's free to sign up, they're still kicking that. So
No, it's good, man. It's always good to have something on there that people like because those are the ones that will get that bump. They'll pay attention even though it's free on the course
yeah,
itself. Like they'll pay attention inside because they've like paid for it and whatever it is. Now they will like go through it and because they've got they've made that commitment.
yeah,
Sometimes when I go into something free, like I'll look at it and then I'll be like, But then if I've paid for something, I'll go in it and I'll look at it with intent. And that's some of
Yeah,
the
that's
issues. Mm.
yeah. We're kind of I'm kind of I'm toying between free and, let's say, low cost. Um, I think we might do. We'll probably try and do both for a bit and see which one actually works. Because for us, it's obviously a lot of it's on volume, so it's a lot of people actually clicking through the other things inside. So the more people are in it, the more clicks you're going to get inside the offers.
Right.
But it's all just data at the moment. It's all just playing around with what works and what does. But say it's converting at 24%, but then it's free, so I wouldn't expect it to convert any lower. But
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at Wayne Crows in his system right now. I'm just looking around. He bumped me up to the offer where it's up to 2K.
Mm.
So you can earn more commissions or whatever it is. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Like I've only just sent system.io at it and I've only got 5,000 contacts there. But I've got to trim it out a little bit because I've just been adding as buy leads becoming dormant on Aweber. I've just been adding them over there, like moving them and see if I can get them re-going on system or whatever it is because of their buyers. So, and it's done a little bit. Like on Digistore, it's generated me what do you call it? It's generated me like nearly probably over $1,000 in sales on Digistore. Not bad. Like it's just sporadic. Like they just come out of nowhere. It's like it's very, it's not like consistent with my Aweber or anything like that. It's just because it's still a smaller list. So yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting. I'm trying to determine what I'm doing with if I'm gonna just bring people into I'm thinking about creating a new either a new school group or something for probably not creating it. I'm trying to think whether or not because school's not very active. I think more people get active on Facebook, but Facebook's not very good for content. So I'm trying to avoid duplication. It's just here. It's like the message just gets spread faster. So if I didn't message on Facebook, I get half the people on the calls, and trying to see what we can do in order to manage that. I'm just going to get them into a Facebook to start off with, and I'm thinking about either one, creating the content or giving them access to the content of what Breakout CEO is currently on the affiliate side, because that's what it is. And then you guys, once I start the product creation stuff, the guys that are in there right now for Breakout CEO will get access to the product stuff in the separate classroom.
Yeah.
And then you guys will get access to certain things that will call links will be in a classroom. So you just have to go into there and I'll prompt it in the group anyway. The group will remain separate on Facebook, of course. So I just think right now, just in terms of timing and whatever it is, it's probably the best because there's a shit ton of content there that they can jump into.
Yeah.
And then like I said, I just got to create the content around the product creation side for CEO. I'm even thinking about changing the name of CEO to something else, but we'll see how we go with that. Yeah. So that'll be because it just makes sense. Here you can check this out. we'll go through everything, you know, because at the end of the day, like, you guys are getting more, a lot more, and they're getting stuff that you guys essentially paid for. Yeah. But I'm thinking, I know, but I'll probably end up removing like the calls from the past couple of weeks, couple of months, and put them into the classroom for you guys, because we are talking about product creation, and then they can have access to the affiliate stuff on others, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think that sounds pretty reasonable. But yeah, I'll definitely talk about yeah, what we can do. I love it when disputes come in.
They gotta hate people. Don't know why they dispute it. Why don't they just? I don't get the whole just talk to someone.
Yeah, people are just fucking lazy because they've probably gone on the side of it. Oh,
Do you see the one about the guy who asked for a refund on the free thing?
oh yeah, I love those ones. I want a refund, but you didn't pay anything from it, but I still want a refund. Sure,
Yeah.
refunded.
I
Refunded my money.
I sent an email back and they just didn't. They just never replied. I was like, how can you want a refund on something you've never paid for? Oh well.
This bitch only paid for it today and she's already refunded. I send them a little email every time I see these disputes. So hello, you
Yeah,
just
it makes sense.
so I said hello. I said you're no longer eligible for a refund. You can pass this on to PayPal. I've actually, I think I've won a few of them because of that.
Yeah, it helps if you've got your terms and conditions and stuff up and things like that.
Yeah.
Right, mate. I'm going to shoot as well because I need to
Yeah, I
go
think I might end
for
it
food.
there and call it a day. But yeah, all right, mate. Have a good one. And
And you.
yeah, I'll provide an update in the next week about Breakout CEO and definitely what it's going to do. Because I think it'd be
That's
cool to
cool.
do like virtual stuff and go really further deeper into stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Sounds good
Cool.
to me.
All right, guys, have a good one. Enjoy. I'll put the recording up again soon. I'll get that new recording. I'll create a new classroom and I'll start putting shit in there and removing posts. All
Cool.
right. Cool,
Speak to
guys.
you soon, dude.
Cheers. Bye.